So we're getting closer and closer to the day Rise of Skywalker is a-coming, and it's going to be terrible. You know it's going to be terrible. You know it. Deep down, I think we all see the same thing. The movie's going to be a pile of junk. And, it's not really going to be a surprise, right? But at least we have The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is great. It's sad that the Skywalker stuff sucks, but at least we have The Mandalorian. Now, of course, Rian Johnson's been ruining that because, well, he wants to stay in Star Wars. And I don't care what anybody says. That guy's still getting his movies. As long as Kathleen Kennedy is there, he's getting his movies. But now that the proper movie is coming, we're going to see a lot of stuff ramp up on this movie. Shill media is going to come out. You're going to see attack pieces come out on fans. It's all coming. But I want to go over the marketing because what are they using to market this movie? Well, let's talk about it.
You can't stop me. I'm a Jedi from Jakku.
Thought that's funny. If you guys didn't know that Daisy Ridley did a whole rap on Star Wars, that's out there. I just find that little clip funny. But anyway, real quick before we get into the wild stuff, I wanted to show you guys that some Baby Yoda merch is coming. They're actually going to be Funko Pops real soon. This is probably due to the fact that they're going to use and repurpose the Yoda stuff more than likely. I would say that if you lined up this and the Yoda Funko Pops, they probably fit. So there's that. We know this is coming because it has leaked onto Target's website. And then they went ahead and I guess they officially released it through this picture. That is it right there. And you see here, this is off of Target's website. Somebody posted it on Reddit. And it is coming. Not for Christmas, though. Because, well, that would show competence, which Lucasfilm has shown they have none of. So, of course, you're not going to get Baby Yoda stuff for Christmas. Unless you want a weird pasted-on shirt that looks like it came out of Redbubble. like a creator-owned shirt. And I'm not dissing on creator-owned shirts, okay? Don't take it that way. I think some creators are making some awesome merchandise. But there's a difference between us and Disney. Disney is like this huge corporation. It's pretty pathetic and sad that, they've got literally interns making their merchandise. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a whole video on Yoda merch, and it's really cringy. Also, real quick, if you were on pins and needles, will Baby Yoda survive? Will the Mandalorian be able to keep him safe? Can he keep Baby Yoda safe from all of the threats coming after him? All of the bounty hunters with fobs are tracking him down. Is the Mandalorian going to be able to pull it off? Yes, because Rian Johnson decided to spoil that for everybody because he of course wants to stay involved in Star Wars. So what did he do? He visited the set. And then revealed that he was on the set for season 2 and was amazed with the Baby Yoda stuff. He spoiled that Baby Yoda makes it out of season 1. So there you go. Thanks a lot, Rian Johnson. We didn't know if they were going to do anything with him, if they were going to take him out, do something radical that would have had fans going crazy. Well, now we know that's not happening. Baby Yoda is going to be just fine. So thanks, Rian Johnson, for ruining things for Star Wars fans yet again.
How dare you?
Now let's get on to what you're here for, which is Rise of Skywalker stuff. So this movie is really got some strange ways of promoting itself. Here's the big one. So we all know Mr. Overlord DVD has a great channel, doing very, very well. And he's made several predictions through his sources. And I believe one of them was that Carrie Fisher is going to be the one to train Daisy Ridley. And it looks like there might be some credit to that as we see Leia in the latest TV spot holding a lightsaber. What's the reason for this? Well, of course, it's girl power. Girl power must trump everything. It must go higher than the patriarchy. So, of course, it only makes sense that Leia, someone who didn't even complete her Jedi training, is the one to mold her into a Jedi. Because listen, who needs Jedi training when you have a vagina? Surely you don't need that, because guess what? That already means you're the best Jedi. You're already above Jedi Grandmaster. It doesn't matter if you have any training or not. That is the new message, because remember, the Force is female, and that's just the way it goes. Now, of course, it should have been Luke Skywalker that trains her, but we decided to take him out and make him look like a bum in the second movie. So we got to fix that. So, hey, why not just keep that strong female bond going? And this lines up with everything he was saying. So, of course, we're going to market the movie with a little bit more girl power. Kind of makes sense. Kathleen Kennedy, you really, really must not like us. Then, of course, there's the whole Billy D. Williams thing. If you didn't know what's going on there, well, he identifies as masculine and feminine, which, of course, is that whole neutral thing that everyone loves to use. So he's been going around. Actually, let me retract that. He's not the one going around saying it. Esquire did an interview on it, and now every possible news outlet there is that covers entertainment is running with it. And it's almost like, hey, let's use this for marketing. Let's use this for a marketing thing. We had Pando, Lando, and Solo. This lines up perfectly with that. That sure was a good selling point for Solo, because that movie made so much money. So, of course, this is their big woke marketing. But I find this humorous. And it's not so much Billy D. Williams' fault. It's the fact that all these outlets are reporting this like it's some big reason to go see the movie. The trash fire rises with this stuff. I don't particularly care what Billy D. Williams wants to do with himself or what he wants to call himself. It's just the fact that this is being used as a reason to go see the movie. I think it's dumb. It should be lightsabers and Jedis and Siths fighting that makes you want to see this movie. Just a good space story. But nope. We're not getting that. Instead, go see this because Billy D. Williams likes to paint his nails. That's fine. Whatever. But it doesn't end there. And then the biggest thing is the catering to shippers. Now, this has been going on for a long time, since Force Awakens came out. Why can't Poe and Dameron get it on in the shed? Why can't they go behind the woodshed and get it on with each other? Like, why is that a big deal, Disney? These shippers have been going hard for this. Website after website after website has been pushing it. And they refuse to just say, nah, we don't think that. Now, they can be buddies, but hey Disney, can they be a little bit more? And then what does Disney and the actors do? Well, they encourage it and they push it on. There's been some stuff on Twitter, them talking about it. And then, we see articles like this. But, of course, this is for the bromance, which would be fine, right? Like, not a big deal. Two friends that are close, really not the biggest deal. But you can't have that anymore. You can't just have two guy characters be really close and bros. That's not possible. If they're bros, they need to be making out all over the movie. And then, of course, you have the Kylo or the Reylo shippers. That one, given the narrative of the trashy Last Jedi movie, makes a little more sense. These two characters, however, have never had any kind of physical interaction like they did. It doesn't make any sense. If anything, it makes more sense that Finn likes Rey. I mean, he literally chased her across space to save her. That would make a little bit more sense. But of course, no, it should be Poe and Finn for reasons. So it's just stupid. And they'll never shoot these people down. They always keep the narrative open. It's a possibility they could have something going on there. They never say no. And it's just stupid. And they've been pushing it a little bit more. Every time it comes out, it's like, well, hey, that's an extra, 200 seats we could be filling, because they're just desperate not to get these people upset. And I know this for a fact because there's a Kylo and Rey Twitter hashtag that has an official emoji attached to it, which means Disney did that. So they cater to these people, and I just find that disgusting, because shippers are terrible people. Terrible people. And then finally, let's go off on a little lighter note here. We have Jedi Fallen Order under attack again. Why is that? Well, you guessed it, because it doesn't have a journalist mode. By that I mean very easy. No, easy isn't enough for them. They need very easy so that they can literally walk through the game pressing X and beating everything. So because of that, the game gets a lower score because, well, these people don't really like games. They just want to write activist articles. So there you go. A little bit of get woketh, go broketh marketing behind this movie, which makes me think it's going to be even more of a trash fire than we already predict. I am, of course, going to go see it opening night, and I will let you know with a spoiler-filled review on why you probably shouldn't go see the movie. Of course, if it's actually good, I'll tell you. I don't think that's going to be the case, though, considering all we've heard about this movie. I'm sure it's going to be a disastrous pile of poop. Anyway, that is pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts, comments. Give me your comments on any of this stuff. What do you think about the Baby Yoda Funko Pops? What do you think about an easy mode for Jedi Fallen Order? What do you think about the shipping of Poe and Finn? What do you think about Lando going both ways? What do you think about anything? Daisy Ridley's teeth? Give me your thoughts. It doesn't matter. I just want to hear what you have to say. Also, throw a like up. Comments and likes are the two most important things you can do for a video besides sharing. Sharing is caring, by the way. Also, consider subscribing. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.